Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Langston Hughes. If you're reading this, congratulations, you're alive. If that's not something to smile about, then I don't know what is. Chad Sugg. They say a person needs just three things to be truly happy in life: someone to love, something to do, and something to hope for. Tom Baudet. Welcome back, everybody, to the Insightful Podcast. We gain insight in order to move forward in life. Today is episode 24, and I'll be discussing why you should never lose hope. Before we get started, make sure to press that subscribe button and like the video. Also, comment any future topics you want to see discussed on the Insightful Podcast. Now, let's discuss why you should never lose hope. The path of self improvement is full of doubt and trials, but the one thing you can never do is lose hope. The second I started self improvement and wanting to be a better version of myself, I was hit with lots of doubt if it would be possible. Simple things of wanting to wake up early and then not following through with that, sleeping past the alarm. Do that a couple times and you'll start to doubt that if change is really possible, right? And this could extrapolate to many different things. Let's say you want to work on that side hustle of yours and then you don't because maybe you get lazy or it's too boring at that current moment. You're going to start doubting yourself. You're going to start asking yourself, do I really want this? Do I actually want to do this? And that's when you're going to be riddled with doubt. Self-doubt is inevitable, especially when you're trying to do something new and trying to make a positive change, especially when it comes to being a better person. If you want to be a better person, you need to change a lot of your bad habits. Let's say you're known as someone that doesn't really listen to when others talk. You kind of just want to speak and you're waiting for them to finish. This is a bad habit that you have done for a long time, right? It's not going to be broken overnight. And once you realize this and you don't follow through with it, you're going to start doubting yourself and you're going to be like, oh, I don't think I could do this. And when you deal with this is where the self-doubt starts kicking in and you almost start to believe it. You start to agree with those copes that you're making in your mind that maybe it's not worth going down this path. So you need to always have hope, because without hope, that self-doubt will win. Also, let's say you want to have a better physique or you want to have a better financial situation. If that situation is not improving from your actions as quickly as you would want it to, you immediately start to lose hope. Like I said earlier, you immediately start to think, is this possible? Is this a waste of time? Am I always going to be this way? And because of that, the only way through that type of mindset and that type of belief system is with hope. You need to have hope that it will get better, that it will improve. You know what I'm saying? For example, for me, I always refer to stuff about the gym and bodybuilding. There was plenty of times where I would be plateaued at a weight and I would say to myself, oh, is this as big as I'm going to get? Is this all I have to give when it comes to bodybuilding, when it comes to bettering my physique? And the thing is, if I lost hope, I would have stopped a long time ago. I would have stopped working out maybe 2, 3 years ago, when that plateau at 160 or whatever the weight was, and I would have given up. Same thing when it comes to lifts, the bench press. Plenty of times I've gotten plateaued on the bench press. If it was at 135, if it was at 155, whatever the case may be, I plateaued. If I gave in to those doubts and lost hope that I can improve from there, I would have stopped working out. And I would have never be in the position I am today when it comes to my physique and when it comes to posting fitness content. You know, you always need to think that it will work out, because that's the next thing. With this doubt, you're going to start letting those thoughts spiral of thinking, Whatever you're trying to improve will never work out. And because of that, the only way out of this mind frame is with hope. It's hoping that the future can be better than what your position is right now. We don't speak about this enough. We don't speak about how important hope is and how important faith is in our journey, because there's a lot of people that quit just before they're getting started. And it's because they lack that hope. They want to do these things, they want to improve, they want to be better, but they lose hope that it could ever change. And this can't be you. You need to stay focused on why you started and have hope that it will get better. And the best way to do this is call to mind any slight improvements you've had, because you need to think, hey, if I had these slight improvements, that means I could improve from there and eventually get to the point that I want to get to. You know, you don't become 200 pounds lean muscle overnight when you're 130 pounds. You know, it's getting to 135, getting to 140, 150. That is proof that you can eventually get there. You need to keep that in mind. You need to have hope, because without hope, we are nothing. Our dreams will never come true. Our ambitions will never be fulfilled if we lack hope. Hope is our greatest superpower. The thing that separates the people that make it in any aspect in life to the people that don't is they never lose hope on their dream. They always believe, no matter how hard life gets, that their dream will be lived one day. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be a year from now, but they are able to look forward to the future and have hope that there is something better waiting for them. There's plenty of examples of this in our daily lives. You know, there's plenty of people that have achieved great success that if they lacked hope, if they lacked the true conviction that they could become something great, we would never have heard of their name. For example, Ronaldo. Ronaldo came from a small island in Portugal. Did he was the probability there that he would become who he is today? Definitely not, right? The people at his island were probably saying that there's no way that he could do this, you know, because he was surrounded by so many people that couldn't even imagine it was possible. If Ronaldo lost hope at the age of 10, 11 years old, he would have never have become the star that he is today and inspired as many people as he has today. And that's something that maybe we could start bringing to our mind is if we quit now, the potential people that we could inspire with living out our dream won't exist. So you could maybe not even look towards yourself and look towards others. How many other people are you putting in jeopardy because you're not fulfilling your dream? I don't know about you, but every single time I hear a story of someone making it, someone against all odds becoming what they want it to be, that inspires me. And I take that and I try to apply it to my own life and try to live it out. So if I'm able to do that because of those people, maybe if those people never existed, I would have never had the mindset I have today. So that's what we need to bring to mind, is how many people we could potentially be inspiring because of achieving our dreams and our inspirations. It's a simple thing of maybe one day you get a nice car. You finally get a really nice car. And there's that 15-year-old boy that's walking home from school and he sees you in that car and he just looks at you and he's like, "Damn, one day I want to have that. I want to have that. I want to succeed like that man succeeded." Even if you didn't know that you inspired him in any way, you did. And why would you want to miss out on this? At least for me, my goal is to become something great, something that I know I can be. And once I become that, I want to inspire others to show them that there is proof, that there is a way. There is a way to succeed. There is a way to achieve your dreams. And if you have this to mind, you will never lose hope. You'll never break under the pressure or break under that doubt. So you need to have maybe an external source of why you're doing what you're doing. because you could potentially be letting so many people down around you that you don't even know. The next big thing is don't let others' bitter mindset drain the hope you have. This will definitely be something you encounter. I encounter it all the time, right? A lot of the times it's self sabotage. It's you thinking in your own mind and you're thinking too much. And once you give yourself too much time to think, sometimes that could be a bad thing. It can be, once you've thought of all the positives, all the possibilities, all these different types of things, you might start to get into the doubt. And that's when your brain starts working and doubting yourself. And you start to wonder, can I actually do what I want to do? Can I actually achieve what I say I want to achieve? But there's also another aspect to this doubt, and that's the people around you. The people that are telling you that you're crazy or that you can't do this or you can't do that, you know? And if you let those people win, you would have never actually lived the life you wanted to live. You would have lived their version of it, their version of what you should be doing. And you don't want this to be you, because this will be the biggest regret. I know I can't really talk that much because I'm still young and I haven't had much regret in my decisions, but I just know that if I did follow what other people wanted me to do, I would not be happy and I would not be living a fulfilled life. To me, all that matters is that my life is fulfilling. A lot of people don't, don't need a purpose or don't need a reason to do what they do. But for me, I love having a reason for everything I do. You know, I go to the gym every single day, 6 times a week, whatever. And on the forefront of my mind is competing in bodybuilding. You know, I don't take any gear. I've never competed in the competition, but I keep that in my mind all the time. And if I didn't have that in the forefront of my mind, I would have given up a long time ago, right? So even if that's a little bit delusional or whatever the case may be, I like it because it keeps me going. It keeps me getting up every morning, especially when I don't want to. Today, I woke up at 4:30. You think I wanted to go to the gym and do lunges with a barbell? Absolutely not. It was the last thing I wanted to do. I wanted to stay in bed and stay under the covers. And sometimes I let those thoughts win. I'm not here to lie to you guys. I'm not here to make myself seem as something great. I am not great. But the fact of the matter is, I imagine if I let those thoughts win all the time. Imagine if I let other people's opinions saying, "Oh, that's impossible. You can't be a bodybuilder. You can't do this." I wouldn't have got up this morning, you know? So it's very difficult, this journey of self improvement. It's very difficult, wanting to achieve these great things because all the odds are against you. There's so many reasons not to do it. But that's the beauty of it, in my opinion, is the journey of uncertainty. I love this journey of uncertainty because all my actions I know could lead to a possible positive solution of what I want to achieve, but it's not promised. All that's promised is the work I put in every single day and the tasks I complete on a daily basis. That's all that's promised. When I check my schedule for the next day, I know what I have to do. Will that get me the result I want? I am not sure, but that's what keeps me going, is that level of uncertainty of, oh, can I actually do this? But that's what brings me joy because I know I'm working towards something positive. What the result will be, I am not sure, but it definitely makes me happy. It definitely brings me joy. It definitely gives me a fire under my stomach to get up and do the things I need to do every single day. So we need to build this mindset of not losing hope. I was posting content for so long on my Instagram without no results, but I was always hopeful that I could one day be inspiring just one person. And I have done that already. If I lost hope months ago, I would have given up and I would have never inspired anyone. And it's to the level that you want it. How much do you want to do? There is no right answer for that. Success is your own version of it. In my opinion, there is no definition of success that fits everybody. Your definition of success can be completely different than the person beside you. And all that matters is that you fulfill that level of success within yourself. Because that's the joy you're going to have. That's going to be your reason for living, your purpose. You need to start surrounding yourself with people who are positive about the future. You need to surround yourself with others that have ambitions to do great things. Because I don't know about you guys, when I surround myself with people like this, it just gives me more fire to do the things I know I need to do. When my brother's telling me, oh, I'm working on this, I'm doing this, I did some cardio, I did all this, it gives me motivation and drive. I would even call it motivation because it sticks. It gives me drive to start getting the things done I know I need to get done. So if you surround yourself with people like this, and this is the type of content you consume, you know, this will always be on the forefront of your mind, and there will be no room to doubt because you always surround yourself with great people. For example, Arturo, the guy I had on the podcast a little while ago, he's got away with his words, man. He inspired me just by his conviction in what he does and how he achieved what he achieved. And surrounding myself with him gave me more drive to keep doing what I'm doing. He gave me all this great advice about the podcast and how I shouldn't give up, how I shouldn't let other people's opinions ruin my mission in life. And now today I'm filming 4 podcasts, and this is the beauty of it, is that when you surround yourself with people like that, you learn new things, you learn new mindsets. And when you do that, you could apply it. And someone like Arturo is a beacon of hope that I can actually achieve the things I want to achieve because there he exists. There he is proof of that scenario that could happen to me if I believe in myself and I don't lose hope. So start surrounding yourself with people that make you feel that way, that people that bring you up, that when you say, hey, I want to try this new business idea, hey, I want to start playing this new sport, they're like, go ahead, bro, you go kill it, get some practice in, you'll be great at it. You want to surround yourself with people like that, not people that the second you bring up a new idea, they bring it down and they lower your self-esteem. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, that's a bad idea. There's no way you can achieve that. You can't surround yourself with people like that, because that will drain you. That will drain your ambition, and that most likely will drain your hope. And once your hope is gone, it's over. That dream you had, that goal you wanted to achieve will be done because all hope is lost. You can never lose hope. Never. I'll leave you with a quote about hope. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. William Faulkner. I hope that this podcast has inspired you to not lose hope on the journey you are on. If no one believes in you, I do. And you should also believe in yourself. That's the only opinion that truly matters. If you guys enjoyed this podcast, remember to give us a follow on Spotify. I'm definitely trying to grow the Spotify. I want to get some more reviews on there. If you guys can review it, if you've watched a couple episodes, because that's where I mostly want to grow the podcast on, is Spotify. We gain insight in order to move forward in life. This has been episode 24, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.